Alright folks, we're now going to go ahead and perform a critical power test. Our sacrificial lamb is going to be me. I get to ride at 3.75% of my body mass in plates loaded on the Monarch for a maximal ride of 3 minutes, where we're going to be able to measure the amount of work I do initially, but we're more interested in is the average power, specifically the final power. So I'm going to obviously start off at a decent cadence, but my goal is to keep that cadence for the entire time. We're going to see how that works. In the interim, subject 0, or patient 0 over here, is going to be the one that gets to stab me and take a resting blood glucose.
We don't have strips for this.
Check the other container in the other one. And then, because we only have one lactate strip left, turns out we're only going to get a post-blood lactate because science. And obviously a lot of things are really weird right now. So feel free to fast forward accordingly, because all you're going to do is watch me riding and being miserable on this bike for about 3 minutes, but make sure you pay attention to what Tyler announces for the initial blood glucose, along with the immediate post-blood glucose and the 5-minute post-blood glucose. Hooray. Alright. A little bit ready to go, Tyler?
Yeah, almost there.
Is it that hard to get ready to stab me? You know there's how many students out there right now that would love to stab me. Now it's more like in the chest or in the neck, and you only get to do it in the fingertip, but I'm sure that's got to count for somebody out there.
Alright, well, let's stabby McStab stab.
Stabby McStab stab it is. So, I'm going to go ahead and ride easily. The idea is I'm just going to kind of warm up a little bit before this. Tyler and I did a little lifting and made sure not to cough in anyone's face. And as you remember, guys, the seat really sucks, so the good news is you get to watch me be miserable on it for 8 minutes. Or longer, depending on how fast Tyler can come over and get the initial stabbing going.
Which finger?
Just worry about the stabbing first. Good job, buddy. You do not need to put alcohol on an open wound, Tyler. Okay, so now he's going to go and get the strip so he can measure. For those of you guys at home, he did a really good job. Managed to get me to bleed on the initial try. It's okay, it's just my blood. But no one makes me bleed my own blood. Feel free to write in there. Now, do you measure the you put in the strip first in the machine, or do you just measure it right off of me?
I'm just gonna...
Okay, go for it. Go and pass me the jaws, if you don't mind.
Vita.
I make sure that I get plenty of omega-3s in my diet, okay? You're more likely to die of hypercoagulation than hypo.
Don't give me an error.
Yep. I think you gotta put the strip in the machine, then take the measurement on there, like you do with blood lactate strip.
Okay. Let's squeeze more blood out of you.
Oh, I don't think you need to squeeze much out. I think it's probably just gonna come right out. Interesting.
Here's another
Method?
tester.
These are the only strips that work with this tester.
And the other strips, there's not enough of them, or what?
The only strip that was in there was previously used.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's gross.
Yep.
Alright. Well, that's 2.5 minutes of biking to nowhere. It's okay, it's okay. So, let me go ahead and try it. Alright, looks like it should work simply enough. Don't worry, it's my own blood, so... Oh god, we're getting down to this risk of guys. This is not doing get scared. Alright guys, so my initial blood glucose is 108. Okay? Doesn't make sense. You gotta wait for it to show the droplet thing, and then we should be good to go. Alright, well, nothing to it but to do it, folks. Now, we ride. And by we, I mean I. And by I'm not excited about this whatsoever. Tyler, play the pump-up music. Toto's Africa is always an option. No, that's okay. I'll be alright.
Minutes of fun.
This is why I got the Peloton. This is why I've been training and hiding. Too bad we returned the Peloton in February. And I don't do cardio that much. So, tell me a story.
Tell you a story.
Tell me a story. I got time.
You got anything fun, sis?
I have nothing going on with my life. You know what my life is like.
She lives with her boyfriend. She has nothing going on with her life.
Yeah.
Let's drill down on that, guys.
The highlight of the day is my dog.
Not her boyfriend. Okay. Noted. 1 minute down and this already sounds better than her home life. That's the only story you got, Jess?
Oh my gosh.
How old are you?
I'm a grandma at heart. What's interesting and fun? I don't know, everything's sad. I was supposed to go to Europe. My Europe trip just got canceled because of this.
I feel so bad for you right now. You're so brave. Find strength to carry on. Tyler, you better be ready to take this damn weight off me and take my blood.
You still got a minute.
Yeah, I know.
I got everything prepped over here, so we'll be ready to steal your blood.
Oh, good.
Do you want sis? Once he hits 3 minutes, all you do is you'll yank this cord right here, but not before. Make him earn it.
Yeah.
You could tell him about that dog that took a leap of faith.
Oh my gosh, we went hiking, well not really hiking, just walking outside over at Veterans Park. Have you ever been over there?
Yeah.
We took Colonel over and there was a couple, now?
No, 3 minutes.
Okay. There was a couple there and they had like they had 3 Australian Shepherd dogs with them, and one, like the water was shallow, like a kind of like a shoreline on one side, and then on the other side of the dam, the water was very deep, and the Aussie just jumped straight into the deep end, like went under, and the mom was like freaking out. It was super muddy, like we all went into emergency mode. It kind of froze up on the side. It was so sad. I would have freaked out if it was Colonel though.
Okay. As you see, we are now at 94.
Well, that was fun. That was a not that great story, Jess.
I'm sorry. I'm on quarantine right now. I don't have anything.
All I wanted was a story to help you pass the time with how much it sucks. Man, this seat is uncomfortable. Okay, 4 more minutes of this. Tyler, feel free to start on the VO2 cart. But oh, just click OK on the screen, Jess. Okay, now click on analysis. Okay, so see how I have pretty even power production? You guys can see the slide. Go ahead and you can zoom that in. So if we go click on test and data analysis. Okay, peak power was 421. Average power was 286. The minimum power was 406. So I had a power drop of 50%. However, that's still not bad. I have an average power of 286. So, in theory, that's how much power I can keep up on a bike aerobically. Is somewhere between the 206 point. It's probably 206.8. Let's be honest, it sucked. Because you're trying to see effectively how far you fall. Because you start great and then by the end you suck. And you want to see how much you drop and how much you maintain. It's a good way to get an estimate of somebody's aerobic capacity. But yes, it was also good to see my watts per kilogram, where I can put out 2.26. Really, really good cyclists can put out like 4 to 5 watts per kg. Yeah, I don't do the Lance Armstrong lifestyle or drug use, but still, I was miserable. So I'm going to scroll down on the scroll bar to the very bottom, and I'm usually sitting about 300 to 280, but the last ones I'm at 246, 286, 264, 259. So in reality, yeah, not bad. Oh my God, I'm in good aerobic shape. Oh, that's disappointing and depressing. Thank you, Jess. So I've got 2 more minutes to ride to nowhere, then Tyler's going to take one last blood measurement, and he's going to take a blood lactate. He's going to take the blood lactate actually immediately, because we only have 1 strip left, and if it fails, it fails. So, whenever Tyler's ready, oh my God, this seat sucks! Tyler! The lactate! Don't worry, I got my own blood out again. I need to get more vitamin K in my system. And then pretty much immediately after that, you're going to be taking my glucose. Dude, give it to me right now. You failed on our last strip. Yeah, it looks like it's 13. Fair enough. Lactate of 13 probably was somewhere between 2 and 0 when I started. And now we're going to do the final blood glucose whenever Tyler's ready. Thank you so much for doing this today, bud. I really appreciate it.
That's no problem.
Come on, Shakes.
I haven't had my fix yet today. Really, I haven't had any coffee yet.
Did you do
We're
pre-workout or
at
anything?
82? No. I don't like those tricks.
So going a good way to control blood sugar. Do something really glycolytic. God, my butt. Alright guys, that's the critical power test. Have fun, miss you.